You were an early voice in Congress calling for a ceasefire. You did an interview with me on MSNBC in which you talked about war crimes in Gaza very early on, and you rightly won a lot of praise from pro-Palestinian activists for that. But some of them were upset that you didn't use the G word right at the start, the genocide. And then on March 22nd, you give this very fiery speech on the House floor in which you say, quote, "If you want to know what an unfolding genocide looks like, open your eyes." How did you get to that point? How hard a decision was that for you to accuse Israel of genocide in Gaza, given how most of the rest of your congressional party are not with you on that issue, of course?
Well, I think to me, this is not, and I know for most people, all people, this is not a term that is thrown around, that we throw around. We are talking about an accusation of atrocity on a scale that is not to be seen and should not be seen ever. But we're talking about a generational crime of massive scale. And that has very specific parameters of intent, of how it unfolds. And it also, I think, that conversation is also within the context of my role as a decision maker and how I try to operate and apply pressure to stop all of this from happening, and particularly halting the US enabling of this. And so for me, I believe that it was very important to speak to this, that I had to not say this to check off a box, but to create a legitimate, weighty argument that would have influence inside and outside. And after...
But right now,
yes.
As of right now, tonight, you believe the United States government, the Biden administration, is complicit in a genocide?
I believe that the ongoing famine that we are seeing and the forced famine of Gazans constitutes an unfolding genocide. And if we continue to enable the complete withholding of aid, the starvation of nearly 2 million people, this will be what have happened.
In response to the video this clip is from, a YouTube user said the following: AOC is an intelligent person and great politician. Good to see Zateo interviewing AOC.